Here in the Inselderm Byungpool lab, we work with elements provided by nature. Among the many gifts of nature, the Earth's energy provides a capacity to purify. That capacity is enriched in the plant Centella asiatica, also known as Byungpool in Korea. The size of the leaf, the direction of the root, soil temperature, and cultivation method. Every aspect is analyzed. The plants are grown for 45 days until they brim with life's energy. Only freshly harvested Korean Byungpool plants are used as ingredients for Inselderm. Another key ingredient is the pristine lava seawater from Jeju Island. For over 400,000 years, the volcanic rock beds of Jeju have borne the ocean's energy, instilled into its deep waters. That water is infused at the optimal temperature of 80 degrees Celsius for 20 hours to slowly and gently extract the essential fluids from the Byungpool leaves. Those fluids are at the core of the brightening and purifying energy delivered by Inselderm. We present to you Byungpool Energy Fluid. Our hypoallergenic fluid boosts the skin cell regeneration cycle by providing optimal benefits with the Booster Serum Booster Ritual. The booster opens the way for moisture to enter and awaken the skin's radiance. Then, the serum aligns the skin barrier to enhance the glow. And the final layer of booster ingrains glow and resilience deep into your skin. With this routine, your skin will gain the glow-lifting effects. Radiate the glow of youth from deep inside your skin cells with Inselderm.
That video hypes me up every single time I see it. RIMAN, like I mentioned earlier, they do everything high quality. They actually spent over $1 million getting that video done. The developers on Samsung are actually the ones who did that. So super, super cool. This is something down here on the left-hand side here that you'll see our Radiancem line. This is 100% microfluidized. It's the only product on the entire market that is 100% microfluidized. No other company has a product out there like that. And that's something that if you think about, just to give another example for microfluidization, sorry about my words today. I'm kind of, I don't know, but it's usually like testosterone creams or creams that actually need like numbing creams and things like that. Like they have to be able to pierce deeper. So that's just to give you an example of what microfluidization actually is. This top line here, this is what we went viral with in South Korea. This is what we blew up with. It's our Inselderm line. Absolutely incredible. This is what 90% of people will usually start on. RIMAN, it's premium skincare. It has a clean formula that's suitable for all skin types. It's cosmeceutical products that are restoring the moisture. This is just, there's so many different awards. We follow the EWG standards. We have some products that are vegan. We transform the skin using the technology that we talked about. Obviously, we can talk about products for days, but visually seeing results makes a difference big time. So if you look here, this is my friend Bree. This is just 5 days. You can see definitely decreasing in the lines up here. You can see smaller pore sizes. This is actually her husband. The same thing. Hyperpigmentation starting to go away after just 7 days. Our friend Dina, you can see here as well. The reddening, it's just a 5-day difference. This is a product that works very, very fast. And when you guys have a product that works this fast, people are going to rave about it. And this is why I'm here. Otherwise, like I said, I would have never done skincare. This is my pictures, and in the middle here that that blew me away. When I saw this, I was truly shocked at the results that I got myself because I was the ultimate skeptic. So seeing this, it's 20 days. I did not take a picture, at 5 days. I wish I had. I did take a picture at 13 days, which is very similar, but this is definitely just products that speak for themselves. One thing about RIMAN though is they didn't stop with the skincare. They also have hair care, they have body care that we're going to talk about, but this hair care is absolutely incredible. It's also with one of our patented ingredients, which is desert E. coli. It's known as miracle of the desert. It's actually this algae that is found in the desert, and it's known to really help your scalp, help your skin on your scalp to like remove the sebum plugs. And actually in Korea, we can't say this here yet. The studies haven't been done here yet. It's the same product. People have hair in Korea, they have hair here, right? In Korea, they are seeing things as significant hair regrowth, reducing baldness and things like that. Just a lot of things over there. We can't really focus on that here yet. We haven't done the studies yet. It's over here, but people have hair in Korea, people have hair here, right? It's the same product. This is some examples of that. This is a product that this was after one use. If you know anyone that struggles with scalp psoriasis, this girl, one use changed that. And I know that a lot of people, they'll struggle with the dry, itchy scalp and things like that. And if you could figure that out and give someone a solution to that problem, you best believe they're going to be singing your praises from the rooftops. You can see over here some hair regrowth. Again, the same thing here, just some minor changes, but changes, right? We also have the body care, which I talked about. It's hyaluronic acid infused with collagen. Great, a great product. People are literally obsessed. I have people on my team that will tell me they wish that they could swim in this product. That's how much they love it. So amazing products. We have our Deep Talk Plus. This is really our gut health. It's kind of our detox product. So it will go in. It's different from anything I've ever tried before, but it's kind of like a gentle detox, cleansing you from the inside out. Really has the immune system enhancement, it has zinc. It's just an incredible product. You have to try it. It's different, like I said, but try it and you're going to see the results, which makes you feel so much better. This beauty collagen, we just did a revamp of this in August. We added the selenium and glutathione in that. It has anti-aging benefits. So many people out there, this is one of those buzzwords, collagen. Everyone wants a good collagen. This is something that actually they have awards for it as well. It's done very, very well, and it's just an incredible product. We don't stop there though. This year we are expanding into other products. So this is something that I will not be using, but I do know that the women on here will be very excited to try this, and high quality other cosmetic line that they're actually launching, and they're starting with the lips. So you can see here several different things that they're going to be coming out with, and it's just something that we are truly excited to see where RIMAN goes. Something I like to tell people is with the way RIMAN is growing, if you've heard about this now, I would consider you lucky. I consider myself lucky to have heard about this when I did, and it's still in the early phases of just starting. People are just getting these results. They're just starting to get obsessed with this. And when I look at this company, I know without a shadow of a doubt, if you're on this call, within the next couple of years, you can walk outside of your house, you can look down the street to the left, you can look down the street to the right. There are going to be people on your road that are using RIMAN. The question is, are they going to hear about it from you, or are they going to hear about it from someone else? It's going to be a household name, and the way that they're growing, you definitely want to be a part of this. But don't only take my word for it. I actually get to introduce someone here who is an incredible person, powerhouse. Every single time I hear him talk, he just lights up the room, and he is going to share with you a little bit of a testimonial on RIMAN and what it's done for him. So without further ado, if you're on here, Travis, let's welcome you to the party.
Tim, can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Fantastic. Hey, Tim, thank you so much for those kind words. I appreciate that. And Tim, man, you get better every time I see you do the first half of the presentation. So y'all didn't Tim do a great job. If you think he did a great job, show him some love in the comments. And for the guests, as Tim shared, my name is Travis Ortiz. And for my friends, it's your boy T.O. And I'm here grateful, new year, just super excited to share a little bit about my story. And I hope that in my sharing, you see something for yourself, that something really opens up for you, and that you see an opportunity to create a powerful possibility here with RIMAN the way we are all doing ourselves. So a little bit about myself. I'm 46. I'm a father of 4. And my background, maybe some of you can relate. My background is in corporate America. Yo, I had tons of jobs, tons of jobs. And I'm just, again, maybe you can relate. If you can relate, let me know in the comments. I was just tired of corporate America, trading 5 days for 2, spending tons and tons of hours on these things that are, we call them freeways, but they're more like parking lots, and they're not free because they eat up tons and tons of your time. So if time's money and money's time, they ain't free. And I was tired of going from job to job to job, looking for better pay, better hours, and what was most important for me, looking for a better way to make an effective, positive difference in the lives of other people. And it just wasn't happening at the jobs that I had. And that's really where I found myself. Again, maybe you can relate. And I just knew that there had to be a better way. And good fortune did come my way when I was introduced to this specific business model and to a select group of individuals that, in my opinion, were ultra successful, that took me under the wing and showed me how to do this business. And call it whatever you want, social selling, network marketing, affiliate marketing, relationship marketing. All I know is that it completely revolutionized my life, and life has never been the same. And some of the greatest gifts for me out of it all were the relationships. And it's those very relationships that led me here to RIMAN. So, if you're on this presentation for the first time, you might be thinking like, yeah, why are 3 men so jacked out of their minds for skincare? And I'm not a skincare expert at all. It's always made sense to me to take care of my skin. But I have to say that I am a proud ambassador of the Bro Glow movement that across the country, around the globe, is in full effect. And now more than ever before, men everywhere are realizing that, it's not just about beauty. It's about overall health and wellness. And great looking skin just happens to be a really cool byproduct of having healthy skin. So I will share that the first time I took a look at RIMAN, I didn't want to like anything. I wasn't looking to do anything other than what I was currently doing at that particular time. And the gentleman that you're going to hear from after me, which I'm excited for y'all to listen to, absolutely amazing gentleman. He invited me to a convention just as a friend, just to hang out. I knew that there would be people there. I was going to hang out with some old friends. It was going to be like a family reunion. And what got my attention were several small, sweet Asian ladies that walked across the stage, and one after another were talking about how much money they were making. And in my opinion, humbly, they were making a significant amount of money in a relatively short period of time. So I was like, okay, how are they doing this? How are they making this much money with zero experience? And they all said the same things. They said, Travis, it's the products. The products are that good. So I knew that I had to get my hands on some products. I started using those products, just happened to go to a family reunion sometime after that. And I got tons of compliments on how great my skin looked, and asked what I was using, what I was doing. And I realized that when you use these products, it turns your face into a billboard, and people are 100% going to ask you like, hey, what are you using? And it makes it really easy to share about the products in the company and so on and so forth. So, in addition to that, having like the best products in the industry, RIMAN's rewards program, it's a modern rewards program. It's like, y'all, it makes so much sense. It's like, why wouldn't you do this? Because it makes that much sense. And those relationships I mentioned earlier, those are the real reasons why I decided to plant my flag here with RIMAN, because everything rises and falls on leadership. And the leaders here know RIMAN has like the best leadership, like hands down the best. And I challenge any of you to put that to the test. We just got the best leadership. And, the last thing I'll share, and this is from, I've been an entrepreneur for quite some time, so I'll share this because I think it's relative to individual that may be an entrepreneur. They have experience in business from a pure business perspective. When I'm looking at a company to work with, I'm looking for, one of the things I'm looking for is just really the company and their products. How brandable is the company and their products? And a brand isn't about just a logo. It's about building trust. And the way that trust is built is with a few things. It's, a good product, a great story, a good experience, and consistency. And in my opinion, RIMAN 100% delivers on all of that. So, we're having tons of fun just helping a lot of people change their faces and change their finances. I'm super excited as we open in Latin America. I'm Mexican. I'm super excited about that. That's going to be a powerful market for us. So if you've never been in the right place at the right time, you're never going to be able to say that you've never been in the right place at the right time ever again, now that you're taking a look at this. So that's my time. I appreciate you allowing me to share. If I haven't met you yet, I'll look forward to meeting you in the near future. Know that I'm in your corner cheering you on, looking forward to all of your success. And until then, take care. God bless. And Tim, I'll hand it back to you.
If that didn't fire you up, I don't know what will. Every time I hear you, Travis, well, first of all, every time I see you, you look younger and younger and younger. You're going to be like, I don't know, 18 again in a minute here. Your hair and your skin look great. So absolutely incredible job. If for those of you who enjoyed that, throw a fire in the comments there. I get to introduce someone here next that is an absolute legend in this industry. Pretty sure he's been in the industry longer than I've been alive, and I'm just so incredibly blessed that we get to share this time with him. Every single time that I hear from him, fires me up. I mean, you guys, you're going to get some fire under you today, and you're going to hear why this is such an incredible opportunity, and hear a little bit more about the rewards plan and why this is so incredible. So, without further ado, Mr. Jermaine Johnson.
Brother Tim, can you hear me? We're
Yep.
good. Oh man, honestly, I'm a little jealous. One, because the both of you are so eloquent and I'm not. And then you all's hair is flawless. You too. I'm so jealous of both of y'all. I know the ladies are like, look at these two. Anyway, yes, as Travis said, it is the Bro Glow movement. And so look, want to thank the both of you. Awesome testimonial, sir. Such a pleasure to work with the both of you. And so, look, I just want to wrap this thing up from a business perspective going into 2025. And just to let you know who I am, I'm simply Jermaine Johnson. Actually, in the year 2000, I was one of the top 5 youth pastors in the nation. I've been in Charisma, Christianity Today, Promise Keepers. I come out of the Grand Old Church of God in Christ, Pentecostal church. And I was basically, though, ranked in the ministry, working at one of the largest churches in the nation. And some of the deacons at the church years ago started to take me around those Amway conventions. And so, yes, Tim, I've been in this industry for 35 years because as soon as I could get started, I did because I wasn't even old enough. And I saw these people at these conventions and they were happy and they had time freedom and financial freedom. Some of them, they didn't even have all their teeth in their mouth, but they were living their dreams. I said, if they can do it, I can do it. And so I'm going to be very transparent. I've done everything. Look, I've done it all. I don't mind being transparent. Everything. Amway, Primerica, ACN, XL, candle parties, shoe parties, lingerie parties. Y'all forgive me about that one. Pray for me. I'm sorry. I did everything. Cutco Kirby. I sold the knives and the vacuum cleaners. Wow. Yeah, that one was funny because, I grew up in Compton, California, and the sales pitch was to knock on people's doors, and when they open their door, you take a cup of dirt and throw it in on their carpet. That'll get you shot in Compton. So I couldn't do that long. And so then I went and I started to sell legal services, legal plans. And it was from there where I learned how to do this. And I got around the right mentorship, as Travis said. And I went from being broke, had a home in foreclosure, 3 children, to sometimes making $30,000 in a day. And I said, man. But yet, though, my grandmama always said that there is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, he can do the same thing for you. And that's the way I believe that. And so, I would encourage you just to hang out around Travis, Ortiz, and Tim, just to be around people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself sometime is amazing. Now, from a business perspective, guys, look, I always need to know, is this worth my actual time? And so I need to let you know, look, going into 2025, they just did a study and they said 69% of Americans plan to make a financial resolution for 2025. And Life Study did a study and they said 39% of people plan to make financial stability their top priority in 2025. Now, let me certify this thing from a business perspective. Right now, today, Scranton University said that 48% of people are not prepared for a $400 emergency. 64% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 48% of people that are earning over 6 figures a year are also living paycheck to paycheck. The U.S. revolving credit card debt today, that means it is not being paid, is $7,279.81. Look, people are looking for ways to just offset bills. I'm not going to preach a get rich quick, but if we can show you a way to pay your mortgage, to pay your car off, to pay for your children's school, just to offset some of those bills, would it be worth it? Yes. And see, as it relates to just human population today, 80% of people, even on this call today, there's about 80% of you where you're like, look, I just want to make an extra $500 a month. Well, guess what? We got you. And then there's about 15% of you where you're saying, no, I need to make an extra $500 per week. We got you. And then there's about 5% of you here on this call. You say, you know what? No, I deserve it. It's my time. It's my right. I want to make an extra $500 per day. Well, guess what? We got you. And so very quickly, I'm going to go to a slide share, and then I am quickly going to get out of your way. Hold tight here. Do this. There we go. Go from here, slideshow. Go current slide. Boom. There we go. There we go. So the difference. And Tim already so eloquently showed you all the distinctions. And as I like to say casually, look, you can only sell junk one time. And so this is why this is real. It's already proven. See, because I'm very leery in business about startups, but this had already been proven. And then to see the distinctions, because there's all types of stuff out there, right? But he already showed you what the difference is. But from a business perspective, the global K-beauty industry, and you got to understand, the K influence is everywhere. K-pop, K-drama. Netflix says 60% of its users is watching something with Korean content. Turn on the Grammys. They have a separate section for K-pop. The K-beauty industry did about $10 billion in 2019. It's predicted here in the US alone to do about $30 billion. But from a business standpoint, look, Shake Shack just added on a Korean-inspired menu. It just makes sense. But 2 days ago, I was watching the CBS News and I saw this. And this here just, it did it for me. It just let me know that I was in the right place at the right time. Watch this quickly.
Our New Year's series is looking at different areas of your life that you could use a reset. This morning, we're talking about skincare. If you've spent any time on social media, you probably know that skincare routines have become very popular in the last few years. In fact, the global skincare industry is projected to be worth more than $260 billion by 2027. I believe this, and that's according to one estimate. Dr. Rachel Nazarian is a board-certified dermatologist. She is here with tips on optimizing your skincare routines for 2025. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
So it turns out, I heard that you say that a lot of us are showering in the wrong way.
Okay.
Like soap and water, isn't there only one way to do it?
Hold on, guys. 260 billion with a B. Look, success leaves clues. I'm telling you, what my mentor told me, the way to success is to find out where everybody else is going and you get there first. Now, if you see on the screen here, the traditional supply chain, we used to live in the day of brick and mortar. They even are calling it now the retail apocalypse. Malls are closing. People still go to the mall, but they go to look it or to touch it or to try it on. But then they'll still go and they'll find it online or try to find it online, because now we move from brick and mortar to click and order. 71% of people, they buy from brands and people that they follow online and that they know, like, and trust. So RIMAN is so disruptive that it is hyper marginalized wholesale distribution model. Whereas now you, as a RIMAN planner, you can share this with your own customer base. For those of you on this call that you just want to focus on the affiliate space, you are great in customer acquisition. I love that about this because we don't have any quotas here. So this is very powerful for those of the gig economy that you just want to do affiliate marketing. Or if you want to do B2B. See, some of you are thinking too small. First off, I want you to think about this. Who do you know with skin? Everybody. There you go. because I've done things that everybody didn't even need. I've sold things that everybody couldn't even use. This right here is for everybody, children, adults, all ethnicities. But then I need you to think larger. I need you to think distribution points. Who do you know that runs a med spa? Who do you know that's an esthetician? Who do you know that has a day spa? Who do you know that's a barber? Who do you know that's a beautician? Who do you know that's into health and wellness, fitness instructor? They can add this into their brand portfolio, but you want to be the one to tell them about it. You want to be the one to actually sign them up as a planner by way of you. See, this is powerful. And then online, for those of you that you just solely want to do online, we got you. Now, 2 ways to get started. You can get started as a customer or a planner. That's it. Now, I would encourage you at least try the product. Get back with the person that invited you here. We have a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. You don't like it, send it back, right? But if you use it all, please have some integrity. Don't send it back after you used it all. No, look here, look. But I'm going to encourage you to become a planner. Now, here's the way you become a planner and why you should become a planner. Because as a planner, you could just, again, customer acquisition, but every time that you shop, right, because you want to be a product of the product, you're going to get 10% cash rebate. But also anyone that shops by way of your link, your market, your URL, understand you are going to get 10% from what they order. Now that's powerful. And to become an affiliate or a planner is only $20. Hold on, $20? Did he say that? Yeah, $20. $20 puts you in business. Guys, look here. From a tax perspective, I would pay the $20 just to get 1099 home-based business tax advantages. Look, pay attention to me. I'm trying to help you. Now, for those of you that you say, you know what? Yeah, social, look, brand affiliate is fine. Affiliate marketing is fine. But I understand social selling, social retailing. That's where these 2 sections are for. At the manager or senior manager position, once you eclipse 3,000 BP, business points, which is the equivalent of 90% of the dollar. So that's about $3,300 in orders, or 6,000 BP in 3-month window. That's about $6,600 in order. At that point, you're going to begin to get 25% cash rebate, or 30 plus 5% in RIMAN dollars. Now, you can do that over a 3-month window organically. But then if you already have a means for distribution, we have people that just purchase their way to start off at the largest return on investment. You can buy that. You can buy your products up to that and start at the manager or senior manager position. I have people doing that all the time because they understand business. Now, for those of you that you're on this call, quickly get to the manager position, because that puts you where you're able to get in on the focus group with the millionaire makers themselves, Taylor and Larry Thompson. And this focus group is so, man, it's good. It's good because they have their finger on the pulse of the gig economy, and they have corrected us on how to say, what to say, when you're saying too much, what you don't need to do. You need to really get in on this group. And so you can only be in this focus group with these wonderful individuals by at least being at the manager position. Now, for those of you that you say, you know what, look, I want revenue share. This is at the director position, where as we're opening up in all these other countries, we're opening up in about 6 countries during Q1 and Q2 of 2025. That's when you get revenue share. Now, let me give you this, just some hypothetical examples. Let's say you just want to focus on customers. You don't want to build a team. You don't want to encourage people, inspire people, rally and coach people. You just want to focus on customers. Okay, let's say you do 10 customers a month for 12 months. And let's say the average order is about 250 BP. And let's say you're getting 8%. That's still an extra $12,000 in residual income. And my mentor told me if you got residual bills, you need to get you some residual income. But then also you're going to get $1,500 a month in RIMAN dollars to reinvest in your business so you can actually get products that you can use, share, or resell. That's powerful as well. And then let's say we don't live in a perfect world. Let's say you only do half of that. That's still $6,000 a month. And let's say you don't do anything, it's quite all right. Everything isn't for everybody and everybody isn't for everything. I know that. But now, for those of you that you say, you know what? No, I've been praying for an opportunity. I've been looking to do something else in this season of my life. And I've been waiting. I've been searching for the right thing. Pay attention to this here. Let's say you have about 250 planners in your organization because you're going to find people that can be better than you. You don't have any time? Well, fine. You find some people that do have time and they go and they explode the business. Let's say within your team at the end of 2025, you have at least 250 planners. And let's say they're doing about 10 customers a month because they want to do that. And let's say you're getting about 15% of just that. It's an extra, though, $90,000 a month. And some of you say, oh, no, that's too much. Look, we have people doing that right now on a part-time basis. Part-time, they're making that type of income right now. It's insane what is happening. And we're just getting started here in the United States. Let's say you only have 25 people. That's still $9,000. And let's say you don't do anything. It's quite all right. Then, unlike corporate America, as you help other people get to the team leader position, you get check match. That's an additional check. So you have 15%, right? And then 10% and another 10% off from your team leaders that are in your organization. And you didn't even have to be the one to introduce them because they could have been introduced by somebody else, but they're in your organization. Guys, that's powerful. Now, you want to get started with product, guys. And look, there's an X-Line starter kit, but that's just enough for you to get your own story, your own ritual. And people are going to see your glow as you saw on Travis and Tim, guys, and you're going to want to be able to share some products. So then you have the starter kit plus that gives you a little of everything, as well as the mask, as well as the hair care and the body care and the radiance, plus free products as well. That's a powerful one. And then the starter kit premium, whereas that gives you 2 of some of the items that you can share, resell, and also use. But that's powerful. A lot of people get started with that kit because 4 of those will automatically qualify you at the senior manager position. So that's powerful. Now, as we bring it to a close, the kits as well in Canada, we have kits as well. And then, I went a little fast, I'm sorry. Cabo Retreat and Las Vegas, because there's some of you where you say, look, I just want to have fun. Well, guess what? We're going to Vegas. Our second annual convention is going to be in Las Vegas at Resorts World, March the 15th and the 16th. We're going to Cabo, which we still have about, I believe last check it was about 45 spots left. You can still qualify to go to Cabo though with us. And then this is the retreat resort that we're building additional villas right now at our retreat resort. We will be doing another retreat there in 2025 that you will be able to qualify for. So, and then look, you don't have to talk as eloquent as Tim and Travis. You can just put people in front of the information. So you're getting started today. You're seeing this at the best time possible. So Monday, we'll be doing this same presentation with the Super Sheroes. They're going to be doing it. And then also in Irvine at the corporate headquarters, if you know somebody in Southern California, tell them to get to this event. They can go to the House of RIMAN and try the product and see the presentation and get to meet some of the leaders of the company as well. So that's right there in Irvine. And then also the orientation for this week, as we're going to give you the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s of how to do this business. So as we bring it to a close here, look, I was actually on a phone call. This is the last slide. I was on a phone call with Robert Kiyosaki, and he actually said, you all don't achieve your full potential because you fail to operate in the collaborative efforts. He said, and so many of you, you spend so much of your life on the wrong side of the quadrant. And if you know his cash flow quadrant, he said, too many of you, you spend your entire life as an employee or self-employed. And that's where the 95% of the people are and only 5% of the wealth is. He said, you got to do whatever you can to get to the other side of the quadrant. That's where you become a business owner and you use that to leverage to become an investor. Guys, look, I'm not saying that RIMAN is your purpose or your end all to beat all, but still so many people, they focus on their pension and they never get to walk in their passion. They say it's a sad thing here in America today. One mother can raise 4 children a day, but 4 children can't retire one mother. You go to the Walmart, you see our grandparents still working. You go to the airport, you see our grandparents still working. Who will be the one to stand in the gap and change the life and the legacy of your children's children? Every 11 seconds today, somebody somewhere is joining an affiliate marketing program. 52% of people today, they live in present fear or past regret. I'll say it again. 52% of people today, they live in present fear or past regret. I pray that Tim and Travis said something that got you over that fear. And then what I don't want is I don't want you in 6 months or a year from now to have that regret because your neighbor is inviting you over to a K pop-up at their house. And you go over there and they're telling you about the RIMAN opportunity. And you saw it first and you could have told them, but you didn't think they would ever be interested. People are looking right now for a way to make extra, to offset bills. And RIMAN is a wonderful opportunity. And we're just getting started, guys. Get back with the person that invited you on this call. Tell them, hey, look, I want some of those products that Tim was talking about, but then also, yeah, I want to be around those people. I want to be a part of that tribe and that community. I like that. And if he didn't say it at the top, RIMAN stands for, it means reborn, rebirth, gift of God, and independence. And I like all of them. Guys, I love you to life. I don't love anybody to death, but I want you to live your dreams. I want you to live it out loud, and I want you to live it on your term. Welcome to RIMAN. Y'all be blessed. Bye-bye.